I'm out in the backyard smoking. I started to lie though. Refresh it. Let me see. Refresh it.
Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the SMU Mustangs. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the SMU head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly.
See, was you able to find a stream?
The Mustangs headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
I will.
They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Under fire. And they got it.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Let's it fly.
Hey, brother. I'm SMU out of Dallas.
His hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will.
Yep,
and they
SMU.
missed a big chance on that one.
And this offense coming out slow, man. It's kind of frustrating because you have that bye week.
Hard in this league, bro. I'm trying to win. It's
Look at
hard.
yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rest.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Ready to fire from the pistol. The lone back's got it. Can't get him to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to the well. And they're able to make the tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Motion from the wideout. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They think there's room to run to the right here. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the 1st down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Now the pitch. Picks up the 1st down. A really nice run from deep in his own territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah.
We're already in the first quarter, but already
Oh, my
you get the
fault,
feeling
y'all.
this could be a
My
long
fault.
day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
At the 45 on his way.
Yeah.
And there was lots
Yeah,
of
I let
space
that
as
nigga
he
get
gets
loose on
it to
me,
the
fool.
39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Running inside. It's Baxter. Lowers
He
those
gonna break the
pads.
tackle on this
There's a
shit.
crease.
He got TJ Baxter, old
Wildcats.
Texas running back.
And once he
He
got
just
away
scored
from the
on
knee,
him,
they
too.
had no shot at catching it.
Broke the tackle.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll try the right side. Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
You know, it take me a little minute to warm up
It's about
sometimes.
controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game
Sometimes it
going.
take me a little
And when
minute
you
to
got a
warm
back
up, I ain't
that's
gonna lie.
averaging
I might
over
go down
5 yards a
14-0
touch,
just
I'm
to
not
wake
great
up.
at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Got his man out of the backfield. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Past the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Boy, quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to pound it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, my God.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
Stop the bullshit.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the
They ain't
green
let me
light.
get
I'm
down
going
one
for
of them,
this.
dude.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Got his man on the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Got room to work. Got enough for the 1st. There he goes. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fakes to grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a catch. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Finding an escape route. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
It's complete to the right. Could be an alley. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Trying the left side. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Let's see what they've got on second down. Makes the catch. It's nice. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Punt is in the air. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 50.
Snagged it, and there's running room. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Looking to throw on first down. And to get rid of it quickly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target to the left. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He got it. And he will score.
game is so
Touchdown,
ass, bro.
Kentucky.
Bounce off a nigga tackle.
The AT unit on the field.
That's some weak ass. 3 tackles, bro. Come on.
And the
Stop the
PAT gives them a 14-7
All right,
lead.
let's run it. Let's run it.
A
Let's do it.
69-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Hale. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He's going to take off. Makes one man miss. There he goes. You want to talk about changing field position. A huge play. Takes it down to the 37. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They want to run it left here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Back to pass, it's Jennings. Release to the back. It's on target and complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Appreciate it, D. I'm trying to do something real quick. I'm finna throw one more pass and call a timeout. I just don't want to throw no pick. I don't want to kick a field goal.
The teams head to the locker
I'm trying to hit all one.
Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Quick step.
I tried. I'll take it. He stopped me. Yeah, he ran out the time. It's good. I ain't want to force nothing downfield either, though. It's cool. It's a good game. Bro. Tighten up on defense. I got to tighten up on defense. If I get the ball right here, I should have kicked the field goal. But it's all good. It's all good.
Let's take a look at today's action. We start with UCF taking on the number 10 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
And it's the home team in one of those old school fight in a phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Just going to keep it at the snap.
Good defense.
And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position.
Good defense.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll run it out of the gun with Baxter. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. And still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line. as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Yeah, I was on the inches, so I was on the inches, D. So I just thought I had it, bro. I thought I had it. I thought I had it, bro. I was on the inches. I thought I had it, and I probably should have did that, though. That's what I'm trying to do.
On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. The snap sets up to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. He got it. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Might have a chance. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Starts to scramble to the left. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Jennings. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual.
Makes it, got enough space. Touchdown Mustangs. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Let's go. Let's go. Open them holes up, baby. No, I'm not. You take a few. I had to bring out the old dog trick, bro.
He'll try to tack on one more.
Some shit he ain't seen before.
And it's up
And
and
play some
good
defense
as they
real
draw
good.
just a touch closer.
Closer.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads it left.
Oh, my God.
Pulls it in. It's Baxter. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Sends it back in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And 3rd and short, it's a great place to be.
Wow, that nigga wide open. I'm glad I
and they choose to pass, and the defense did a really good job playing the pass. 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
Hunt is on its way. Deep in his own territory as he reels in that punt. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running to Green. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds, and that'll take us to the start of the 4th quarter. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Just feeds the running back. Got a little grass. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver.
Good defense.
The defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Real good defense by him for 6-0.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Jennings.
Oh, bullshit, bro. Bullshit. Come on.
Because of where they are in the
wow.
Field, they have a
oh, my. I hit the back of the nigga helmet, bro.
Go ahead, kick the field goal, and take the points.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good!
Ooh, shit, I should just ran the ball.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. You set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
Nah, for shit, I'm trying, y'all. Let's see, can I get it? I got to play some good defense right here.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Patterson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I'm a little bit more, man.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now
see if they can oh my God! That's a fucking big six, bro. Oh my God. My fault, y'all.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Being chased. Good
fumble.
Up there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
On 3rd down, here's Baxter. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
It's time for bed.
No, for real.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
Trying to take this hoe to the crib.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that. On the run, it's Green. Breaks into the open. They finally get play for the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
I just fucked that completely.
The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. And they'll just down it right there. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
You might just think that dude's a power back, but what a great job coming out of the backfield, become a wide receiver, and then guess what? When he gets in the open field, that's not a lot of fun to try to bring to the ground. That's a big boy.
They'll move the wide receiver. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Pick that! Oh, he dropped it, bro.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, but how about saving your best for when it matters most, late in the ball game? Biggest run of the day in a big moment.
Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The right play here is try to win it in regulation. Don't be too conservative. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bring in the heat. Got him downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking for room, it's Patterson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Red pass hits complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the 2nd half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing, throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Good game, brother. He got me.
This fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memory.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida and just the games that stand out the